Hey there everybody, Johnny T here, and today we're going to replace the battery in this Swiss military watch. I do believe the battery is starting to fail on this. Pretty cool, it still comes in the original case. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. So the problem I'm seeing is the quartz, or the seconds hand. It looks like it wants to try and tick, but I don't think it has enough juice. So this watch is really cool. You can see that it's got the Swiss Army knife inside of it, which is pretty interesting. 50 meters water resistance. It's got that railroad style chapter ring in there. It's a worn watch. You could see the scratch marks on it right there. It's got a few of them down here even. But really cool watch. It's got a metal crown, which is pretty sweet. I want to get it away from 12 o'clock. Looks like the quick change works. I'm getting pretty positive tactile feel every time I change the date there. Curious what movements in this. So the watch dial chapter, I guess it's not a chapter ring, those are the indices, but the actual chapter ring is a red chapter ring with the 24-hour markers on it, which is pretty cool. It's got the Swiss military logo at the 12 o'clock, and it does look like it's changing the date at 12 like it's supposed to. Yeah, this seconds hand is trying to move, but it just can't, so we'll replace the battery and see what happens. The bezel is bidirectional friction. Case back says 01.170 Swiss mod depth 50 meter water resistance. I do believe this case back should come off quite easily with our case back removing tool, which I need to find. Where did I put it? I've been putting stuff away, and oh no, here it is. Okay. Hey, check it out. It's a Swiss Army knife. Well, it's a Bergeron 7403, but it's kind of what it's supposed to mimic. How cool is that? Okay, so I feel like I could hit this from anywhere. I'm not really seeing anywhere specific, so I think I'll go at 12 o'clock on the back. Oh yeah, that was super easy. Whoa. So, I don't know if this is the gasket or what, but it appears to be... Nope, that is not the gasket. This is the gasket. Well, it appears to be damaged. I might have just done that. I don't know. Is it going to actually fit on anymore now? I mean, it barely fits on. Darn. Well, it looks like it's metal, actually, on the edge. That does look like it's metal, which is pretty interesting. if I put that gasket back on, this lip just keeps the gasket in place, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking. Interesting. So, whoa, look at that. I have never seen this movement before. Look at this. Look at that. So what is this? A 350 or a 450 something or other? Oh, you know what? It's trying to tick. You can see the gears moving. Interesting. So what are we looking at here? $450,111. ETA 450,111. I think is what we got. Yeah. That's what it looks like to me. Whoa. I don't think this is going to work. Is it? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think that says 450,111 right there. So, very cool. Okay, well, that's a crazy looking movement. Let's replace the battery. Maybe I shouldn't use my brass tweezers for this. Let's go back to the dental pick here. Cool. So this is it says it's 195, but I don't think that translates to the way I keep track of my batteries. So it's a 395, 399. It seems 395, 399. I should have some of those. Gears are ticking. Cool. This gasket is super thin. I think this needs a more substantial gasket, perhaps. Well, I want to see if the case pack will go back on well with the gasket after that lip got broke. And that's it's really not staying on super well. I mean, it's good enough though. It's not like it's gonna fall off. Check that out. So it's ticking. This watch was giving me accuracy issues for the last couple months, probably because the battery was dying. Seems to be happy now. Kind of tempted to put a Renata 395, 399 in it instead. We'll hold off for now, I guess. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. Very unique watch, pretty rare. So, what is it worth? I don't know. No idea. Maybe like $100, maybe. I mean, in this condition, maybe 75 or 50. Not much. Case size is 37 millimeters. Lug width is probably 18 millimeters. Thickness 10.6. Lug to lug is 41.6 millimeter. So, well, there you go. Very rare Swiss Army, Swiss military watch. From the people who bring you the genuine Swiss Army knife. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a collectible watch? I think so. I think somebody would want this in their collection, perhaps. Oh yeah, so the band. I mean, this band is really thin, really cheap. Like, I'm surprised this watch is as worn as it is, because the band doesn't seem like it's been used at all, really, honestly. So it's kind of a mystery why the case, the crystal, is in such poor condition. So anyways, that's that. Thanks so much for watching. If this is interesting to you, like and subscribe. Time this watch for a month and see what happens, and yeah, if I have to put a Renata in, I will. So take care. I almost forgot. I'm gonna replace the gasket in this watch, I think, with a new one that's a little thicker, which might help kind of keep this case back on the watch better due to the damaged lip. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks alright. It's definitely thicker than the last one. We'll see how it goes. And this watch seems to use a 28 millimeter. So let's install the case back and hope for the best. Which way is the... yeah, okay. I'm going to put this back like so. I don't think it's going to work. It's too thick. You see the case is protruding out the back now, because the gasket is too thick. So, I guess yeah, there's a pretty large difference in diameter comparing these two gaskets. So the old one must go back on. Huh, you know what? This one has the same problem. It's protruding through the back. What am I doing wrong? I think I might have to put some gasket grease on it, maybe. Yeah, weird. It's having the same issue with the old gasket. It's just popping out the bottom. So that lip must have helped keep it in place, and now it doesn't have a lip anymore because it broke off. So what does that mean? I guess I have to sell this watch for a discount. It doesn't matter if I grease it. It's not going to seal properly. It's just not going to happen. So this watch has lost all of its water resistance rating as far as I'm concerned. And the lip, I think the lip keeps the gasket in place, and what's happening is the gasket is kind of like squeezing out in a manner that it shouldn't be, and it's just causing the back to not go on properly. So it's still a totally wearable watch, assuming the time is good, if it keeps time anyways, which we'll see about that. Okay, well, so much for that idea. It's a shame. I think I might have, I guess I broke that lip taking the case back off. I didn't realize that I was using so much force. Well, that's what happens when you make a watch out of plastic, I guess. So, oh well, you live and learn. So, if anybody's got to work on one of these, be very careful with the back of it. Lesson learned. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching. It's a shame I couldn't do this repair properly, but I tried. Take care, everybody.